Hello. Hello, scuff start. Down. Up. Hi, Hasu. Lots of arson. It's too early in the morning for me for that much arson. Well, it's not early at all, it's 10 a.m. It's early for me personally. Let me get this up. Today we are starting something new, which caused me a lot of problems. But we shall let go. We shall not ruminate. I do like this image that we're having. I honestly don't know. That's a big health warning. Take a 15-minute break during each hour of play if you and your relatives have a history of seizures, epilepsy, blah blah. If you're gonna put so much racial ethnic prejudice that have unfortunately been commonplace in society, of course they were. They are. Green has brutally made the up. Mm-hmm. Slava Ukraine, uh-huh. Okay, thank you. That's a lot of messages. But also, please, if you're gonna put that much text on the screen, make it last long enough for people to read. Lionel Reichert and Hannah Swinger, full list of Kickstarter supporters. Ooh, Kickstarter. I'm gonna start game. Young detective, master of deduction, Mycroft. Investigation. Not what I'm trying to do. Master. SFX. Music. Voices. Ambient. Interface. I will struggle with my voice for a bit. I make weird noises with my protein. What I was trying to say. I was planning to say that I have no idea how this game goes. What is it about besides the Sherlock Holmes theme? And how to play it. We are going completely blind, as we do. We also. I'm hoping there's a nice and easy way to save and quit when I need to, because I kind of have a ceiling today. Otherwise, buckle up. Oh. Do it? Should I? Nah, I think. I hope I can access this how to play in the middle of the game. I want to go blind first, and then if I don't know what's happening, I want to check with how to play. Excuse me. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he falls in, he'll black out. What the hell are those? Are those human bodies? Yes, they are. Well, thank you, game. Very beautiful start image. The shadow over London. Baker Street. I've been there. Kind of. I think my mother got lost there.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan.
True.
Are those my surgical needles?
Maybe.
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Welcome to the game. We use to move around, press X to interact with objects, skip. Are you an object I can interact with?
This mess is getting out of hand. What will the landlady think?
1 second. Okay, I think I can speak now. Maybe. I might need to clear my voice a bit violently. A few more times. Looking good so far. Looking great, I'd say. I wonder if the people who worked on this game were Ukrainian or were just empathetic towards Ukraine.
Close, I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
London Visor, September 28, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard, a longtime member of her inner circle. Okay, what's wrong with my throat today? Took the opportunity to explore London while off duty, and never returned from his late-night promenade. As a spokesman for the police assures the advertiser, why would you name your newspaper that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is striking representative of a Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or the fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Visit Barnes Bookshop. Can I open this? I see another newspaper. Okay. I think I have to be here. No? Newspaper. Can't I not?
I'm close, I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Huh. Not like it's letting me open it.
Most of us put our thoughts to paper, not to walls, Mr. Holmes.
Most of you are not Sherlock Holmes. Are you? Ooh. Ooh. What the hell are you? Don't forget bringing a jacket. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's Ukrainian. I do think I like the top ones more. I might want to suddenly get a desire to rewatch Sherlock after this game. Okay, let's try again. These are the only things that light up. Then I can't actually do anything with them. Can I?
Another letter from Werner.
Okay.
I never reply, but they keep coming.
Okay, thank you. Get it now.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Yes. I wish I had service like that.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the
Thank
Strand,
you.
perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing.
Okay.
I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
I should take notes.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
It's rain day today. Why not dress in something more appropriate for weather? Casebook. Okay, yes, we need to see a more appropriate attire. Oh, a hat. We do need a hat. Ooh. Hello, London.
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison,
This is a giant
perfect
cactus spine.
assassination tool. You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
The strand is missing.
Get the strand! Get your copy of the strand here!
Give me the newspaper, please.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss
Exactly.
pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Yeah.
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool! Now I can take the day off.
did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not 'cause I was scared, 'cause I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the
The
appeal of
bookshop?
disguises.
Owner.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
I sure do hope I do have.
Get the strand!
You got
Get
any
your
question
copy
in your
of the
mind?
strand
Place open
here!
case book, navigate mine, palace. Inside, select relevant P7 is the answer. Hmm. Barnes, the local bookseller, ruined the strand. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus pine fascination along bang, a visit to Western Barnes is in order. Why would a cactus pine make loud bang? Stuck in the shit. Okay, I get it now.
Come now, Mr. Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he
Get the
also has
strand!
his scruples.
Get your copy of the strand
Not
here!
every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Which way to the bookshop? Nice horsey. Hello, guy. There would be the bookshop. Why do all the men look so sus? Or is it just me? Is it just my problem? You look like someone I should talk to. You look like something
What's
you
your
should talk to.
Lily, I know, not very original.
No, it's a beautiful doggy.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Why are you reading in the rain? Let's go, Watson. London bookshops, I missed you.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
I think I have a lot of enemies that would. Also, I think I heard a dog. Yes, I did.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Okay, let's go to talk to the man. Bags under eyes, effects of overwork. Ink. Newspaper ink. Leans heavily on his right leg. High heels must look taller. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person will be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hands suggests he is the one who spoiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes will still be found in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Huh. I think I would go with the workaholic. Personally.
Mr. Barnes?
I might be wrong.
A word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Don't hang yourself, please.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes! Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions,
Apologies,
Doctor.
but I can't
Let's
hear
find a
you.
way to coax him out.
Please come back later.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
That's an interesting way to run away. Press L1 to highlight active areas.
I could
Ooh.
hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Calm. This looks like a book I would like to read.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Oh, the cactus. Exotic plants catalog. The name catalog reads lasting plants or lasting love. Love? Love. I would like
Barnes has
to-
always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
The finest view London has to offer.
Mm-hmm. Is he trying to get the flower girl? Woman?
An improvised
Lady.
stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Ah.
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
I know. We are going to have to ask for help for a lemon lady.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
Hmm. No. I think. Okay, let's go talk to the lady.
I should have worn something warmer.
No, not yet apparently. What was the button? Okay, R2. I like how Watson just teleports.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
I agree. Cannot deselect this one. Missing something. I cannot unpin this one. Ah. Okay, I had a completely different. I had a completely different guess about the flowers. I was so non-criminal in my thinking. I was like, oh, he probably wants... I think it's probably because I read about love in here. He buys the flowers from the girl and puts it in a way that... From the lady. And puts it in a way that she can see them. I was so... innocent in my thinking. Oh, excuse me, sir. I did not mean to interrupt. Or witness, I should say.
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
Oh,
I imagine so.
the
I
cactus.
merely sell them.
A familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dustbin? The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Interesting.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
You know my name. Have we met? Wearing makeup. Distant look, avoid eye contact. I'm distracted. Morning brooch. Honoring deceased husband. A widow apparently. Luxury fabric. Unusual for work attire. That's true, I did think that work attire was a bit unusual. Clean boots. Shoes changed upon arrival. Mrs. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. My nose is itchy. Her dress is made of expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside work. Her shoes have no trace of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. But she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly. She still wears the morning brooch. In memory of her late husband, her gaze always staring off into distance reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mr. Fleming is still feeling from tragic loss. Mr. Fleming wears morning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress made of expensive fabric is not suitable for work. Perhaps she's waiting for someone. When Miss Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she's trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she's dressing to attract some attention, or simply because she's learned to love herself again. I'm gonna bet on this one for now.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
I'll be off.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yup. Why is the dead flowers on display the must-have one? Because it's the one I can't unpin, and because I cannot pin it, it prevents me from pinning anything else. Interesting. I'm missing something else in here.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
I do kind of feel that there is a story of them just trying to romance each other.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Macabre.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yeah, but how plain?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Mr. Fleming knows nothing about that flowers, but hopes the bouquet is for her.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
There's still something on here.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So
Wish
we
you had
see
to
each
get
other.
close to you, I hope.
Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
I'm trying to play matchmaking and not actually solve a mystery here. Nope. Actually, let's take a screenshot while we're at it. Mind Palace. No. Okay. Mr. Barnes is in love with Mrs. Fleming. But display a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming and florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him withering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gives her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents this cacti is immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the strand outside BB1. Oh, BB1. 221B Baker Street, now to hear the full story.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
I wonder if I uncover the true story, if I make this true story.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true.
Oh.
I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So
I
at
don't think
last,
she'll reject
we
you, though.
return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had
Thank
an
you.
issue of The Strand here all along?
Yes,
Well,
I even saw it.
naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
The Strand, September 28, 1892. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Excuse me. Locals in the port of London had a rude awakening last night, with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moscow had a dock at Pier 3 in the early evening en route to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The port of authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river. But with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Thank you.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
No,
An
it was fun.
assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me.
Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my
I feel
news from
that.
earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Ooh,
Truly?
give me.
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
I wonder if what would have happened if I selected the whole paranoia route. Like, choose his paranoid... the paranoid character for the bookseller, then choose the grieving character for widow, and then look into the cactus assassination Minecraft signals for
Not
flowers.
much further now.
I wonder if they would just tell me, no, you're wrong. Or... if there's a completely different answer.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find him here breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that
Preferably
he
out
may
of the rain.
begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before
Travesty.
yesterday.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Tell me about Kimmy here.
He's foreign, a Maori, all the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as too. Dark hair and fearsome
They're
tattoos.
taking big, strong
He doesn't speak a
man.
whit of English, never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Yeah.
I take it this is the first time Kimmy here has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Ouch. We're gonna have some thoughts about these things. I rescued him from savagery. Stole a native person from his native land and brought him to serving you newspapers without even learning the freaking language.
Is there any reason Kimmy here may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and
Well, they
all
did
the
warn us
cabbage
about
he could eat.
bigotry and racism and other shit.
Did Kimmy here make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No, no. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
As in
All right,
never
Captain,
giving
I
them.
think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
He kept his wages in his safe, as in he never paid them. Fucking colonialism. Gotta hate these people. With fiery passion. Where did you steal this statue from, my guy?
Chewing tobacco.
Why is it red? I thought it was blood. What is this? Why can't I look at it?
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Why can't I inspect this? I'll come back to here. Maybe I need to do it in order. Concentration helps you pick up smaller details about the world around you. When you see a wavy green circle, okay. To observe the object more closely, don't forget to pin the relevant element. Some clues won't be visible without it. Pin the relevant. What was it? One? Knee print hiding.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Well enough, with enough clues, Sherlock and imagination reconstruct the past. Press R1 to see imagination notes. Interact with notes to begin. Recreate the events. I think we need to inspect first and get more nodes and recreate the thing.
A scrap of Hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
All heavy men. That's a face print.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Interesting. Lots of tools to defend yourself, though, if you have the time. What am I missing? I knew it was here, but it's... Oh, there it is. Finally, it's letting me.
A small navy spyglass.
I don't want to comment on the state of the shack the person was made to live in.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called. Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Yep. I don't need to be a detective to tell you that.
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal.
Mutton chops.
A heavy chemical odour. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
The ashes are long since cold.
Opioid. You say.
Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit? Or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
You're too sensitive, Mr. Watson. Doctor, I mean. Pin evidence, pin evidence. Oh, I can only pin one.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Yep. Not just a tool shed, a freaking broken, full of holes tool shed.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Yeah, but there are enough holes in this house to for that to not cause a much of a difference, I'd say. It's not like the smoke would have to stay inside.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Barrel tracks, wheels, so they
Could
wheeled
have
him
left
off.
these tracks. They seem fresh.
I think they knocked him out and wheeled him off. Personally. How do I reconstruct again? Like that? Like that. Okay. And then here. Not here. Oh, 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 oh. Unusual form bent to the left. Keypin missing. Mm-hmm. Maybe later.
No air coming through it. No air coming through it. No air coming through it.
How do I get these? 2 more.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney. This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Bend to the right, bend to the right, and we only have the bend to the left one left, and the key impression for the one that is not left. How do I get the second one? Is my question. Maybe I need to hint something. As in... like this? No. Let's... I need 2 more. Is that the... What's going on here? Maybe I need 2 more blue thingies.
This lock is quite unusual.
Yes,
It appears
yes.
that the key should be bent to the right.
Do you have any hints?
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
I think more like someone kidnapped him. Personally. Shack. Cannot select this. Okay. Where did my blue things went?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Yes, and I'm trying to... Ohayou gozaimasu. I'm trying to get this to work. I don't know how.
Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please try to remain courteous.
Are you financially motivated, doctor? どんなゲームですか？ミステリーです。シャーロック・ホームズの事件の感じです。ちょっと今ちょっとスタックしてるので考え中です。なんかあれなんだよね。なんかないよね。なんかじゃない。聞いてるし。なんか聞いてるし。Where does Gimme a Stray lead? Questions are shown the main balance as the question to progress the next chapter. This icon is question. How to interact with synapses again? Standing close to an imagination figure will reveal more details. The on-screen synapse chart will help you browse or return to for each scene. The personal synapse activate, hold back to interpretation. Vision finish will summarize what he has learned. Casebook. So if we stand close, and we don't have any other options for this. If the problem we have is that I think there are two missing. The other problem I have is that when I go into my palace right now, there are nodes missing. I don't like that how do I make them not disappear? How do I make them reappear is the question. Oh, there are new things I see. Finally. Barrel chunks, grass often used and grow here. Fellow blocks.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
This cart? Or we shall look for a different. Do we need to go get a key? From the guy.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
You piece of shit.
Are you joking? Why would I know this? I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Oh, I hate
thought
him.
you were meant to be intelligent. Are you joking? Why would I know this? Where on earth are you going with this?
No, there's some more for him.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Please don't tell me. I use him for other unsavory things.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you
What
certain?
about opiates?
I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay. Do I get anything new? Can I not? Oh, wait. Oh shit. They do tend to disappear. How do I stop? Oh. I think I can now reconstruct the shit though. Let's Yeah. I think this might be the... And then here. Yeah. And then here. Yeah.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right. Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity.
Uh-huh.
When Kimihir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass.
Mm-hmm.
In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
What doesn't make sense is why...
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimihir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimihir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimihir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimihir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimihir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimihir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only
Oh my
arrived
god, I want to
a moment
murder you.
ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy. And go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the
I hope you die.
please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I hope Dr. Watson does not do his job. Or does his job a little too well. And you drop that in the next 24 hours. You disgusting. Disgusting. Piece of crap. Entitled prick. Ooh. It's an interesting game. How do I get to that guy? Oh well, the cart did go this way. Oh. Now what we have here? Roy Salisbury.
Roy Soulsby.
Can
A
be.
strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess,
I would
Doctor?
rather not.
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well,
Saltpeter. That's how you pronounce it. I kinda kept pronouncing like salt and pepper.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather. Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Okay. So now we go in here. No? Maybe we go up here first. What are the notable features of the abductor? Sailor's knot. Well, it was saltpeter. Peter, excuse me. Spyglass? No. Trail cloth. Okay. Yes. In particular, not a spyglass and the footprints of working men's boots. They all end up to one conclusion. Give me his abductor's a sailor. And then we go to this strand, and then we go... Yes, and then we go... No. Oh, there. This one, excuse me. This one. Yep. All evidence points to the port of London. We now know that Kimihe's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and then there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests to find Kimi here we must head to the port of London. There is no time to lose. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Are you a cab?
Where to, Gav?
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.